3, 2, 1, action! I'm here today with a video. I want to pay tribute, which I haven't done because I didn't know this video existed, but now that I found it, very devastating loss. And and I'm gonna tell you something, boy. Wow, you want to talk about some creepy shit. Now, as you can see, this is the Great White Show in Rhode Island that took place back in, what was it, 2005, I believe. I'll end up eventually getting it up and showing you the date, because I had to do a video on this too. Because there's some crazy shit that happens in this video, and I almost freaked out last night when I saw it. And I don't know what the sign of this was, but I'll tell you, man. It just made me want to honor this more and give my full respects to the families who lost people and lives in this tragedy. And I'm sure Great White also is devastated. You don't really hear of them no more after this ordeal, and what can you do? I mean, quite frankly, there was a lot of people at fault at this. And when you see the inside of this building, when I show it, it was a small, tiny place. And to bring pyrotechnicians or pyrotech into this damn building, yeah, it was a scary goddamn situation, boy. And you got the people lined up at the door trying to get out, and they're all piled up on each other. But they're trying to get dragged out by people. But man, within 9 minutes, this building was engulfed with flames, smoke, and oh my God, it was just nuts. This is the beginning of the video, the show. I just took the picture to show you that I was watching it, and I can't believe this video exists. I thought they would took stuff down like this, but here it is within minutes. 9 minutes it took for this thing to get engulfed in flames. But what really caught my eye on this was down the line. Here's the back of the building. Someone actually literally was recording. I don't know, man, how they got out safely like they did, but they were at first recording. The fire breaks out. You know, you see it all on the stage. The person standing there, and when he saw it, gets up too far on the roof or the ceiling, he backs out of the building, for Christ's sakes. And kept recording in this, mind. This is friggin' like at least a 13-minute video, I believe. I will be showing it, but here it is after 8 minutes. Fully engulfed, black flames. And yeah, they were talking about how this place didn't have, I don't know who narrated this story. And like I said, I don't know how this guy got this footage or anything, unless he was there and he was the one that did the footage. But it's crazy how people YouTubing it like me get more stuff in articles than me, unless they're paying for this stuff to get this stuff up, or if they just took this video off of someone else's page or whatnot. I don't know how, without copywriting and all that. But there's another shot of it, and this is outside the parking lot, of course. But what really, really got me, wow, mind baffled and just literally blown away, right here. This is before, and I'm going to show you in the video, but I screenshot it, and as you can see, the smoke was pouring out of the building right here. If you look down, right up in the left-hand corner top, you see the smoke immersion from this building literally going straight up and this emerged from the smoke. That is goddamn creepy. That is goddamn insane. And I watched it again too, and I'll tell you, man, some apparent there looked like there was more faces in that smoke. And I'm talking literally faces. I'm gonna show the video though of how this happened, and as you see, this is another part of it, and it goes up and tell me what you see. If you can't see that clear as day, tell me what you see. I'm not even gonna say it. I want people to comment it. Tell me what you see right there. And you look at it far in a distance, tell me what you see. And tell me if that ain't the creepiest thing you've ever seen. It is to me. As many fires have I seen and everything, and just this happened to pop out of this video. Wow. I mean, I don't even want to go there but I wanted to just say maybe the place may be haunted. But yeah, I don't even want to go there and say that because, you know, once I show the video, you're going to know that this is everybody outside, and there's a sign, the station, how it used to run. More people outside. Now this is the full 9 minutes, fully engulfed. But I just didn't want to say, you know, it being haunted, because the way the pyrotechs went, you'll clearly see why this happened. And this was, damn it, I didn't get the date on it. I forgot to hit this arrow up here to drag it down to see when it was published. But I think it was 2005. As you can see, there's other videos up here. This is a survivor, I guess. I mean, there you got Jack Russell in one of these pictures, and that's in weird history. This guy's got an old VHS tape. Well, you got my ugly puss down here. Oh, the story of the Columbus High Massacre, huh? You have to check that out, but let's get into this video here and show you and watch the skeleton. I didn't want to say that, but I'm sure everybody watching now has already put their and watch this emerge from the smoke. Keep your eyes up over there, closest to the left corner after this lady. 9 minutes, fully engulfed. And you're gonna look up there and watching that. Look at them faces right there. Boom, comes out. And I mean, Jesus Christ, man. There looked like there were other faces before that if you'll keep watching this. Oop. So let's try that again. And as you keep up right in that left-hand top corner, after the lady walks by, 9 minutes, left-hand top corner. As you can see, there it is again. Like I said, it looked like there was faces in before it coming out that too. I seen other faces, but that one stuck right out. That face right there, whoosh. I mean, nuts, just nuts. So, I mean, I want to show the club now and what it looked like. And I mean, yeah, just that face, let alone coming out of that smoke, man. Oh, here we go. I had it up. Great. This was published in 2016. Horror Stories is the YouTuber. But like I say, I don't know where the frig these people get their information. I would like to know to get my own information, but this is nuts. And wherever they got this friggin' video from is beyond me, but let's check out the Right there. Back that up a bit. It was removed. The video was removed. But somehow this person got a hold of it. And there's the pyrotechs. There's Jack Russell. They didn't even start their set yet. I mean, they started the set, but they didn't even finish not one friggin' song. Right there in the back corners, you see the roof or the ceiling on fire already. Right there, engulfing. There was no sprinkler system. Hey, look at this guy. He's already backing out. And this guy, I don't know what the hell he was doing. But it was like he knew to get right out of there. Then it goes on to show, of course, 30 seconds. And if anybody wants to watch his full video, I mean, there was a band member, the drummer might have been jumping off the stage. Now look at that. Look how small that building is, I mean. Right there, let alone. You had over the population of people that belonged in there. And just a tragedy. I would like to go out there and pay my respects. Because anybody knows that if they had anybody that suffered a friggin' tragedy like this, it's like, wow. I couldn't even imagine it. But hey, shit happens, you know? People ain't prepared for stuff like this, or they don't know about stuff like this. It's like, wow. I mean, just to see it. I mean, this is where you go to watch the full video, but that face, let alone that I caught in the video, I don't know if anybody's ever seen that. I want to read what it said here. Before I get off, August 15th, video was removed. And Horror Stories channel was given a strike by TV broadcast in which Rhode Island, the cameraman for WPRI was the station nightclub. The night it burned down, the cameraman was hired to get footage for the nightclub safety video. After the disaster, WPRI paid $30 million in a out-of-court settlement because of the victims and their families. Wow. Cameraman stood in a entryway to record the footage of the fire and prevented more people from escaping. Holy crap. One of the owners of the station nightclub, Jeffrey Dees, who was also a reporter for WPI at the time, on the section says the clips station nightclub would be used in this video for news reporting, commentary, and educational purposes to show how quickly 100 lives can be consumed by a fire that could have easily been avoided. Wow. That's some crap, man. Just reading this stuff, man, sends chills up your friggin' spine. But, oh, that's the Columbine High School massacre. The hell? This guy get all these stories. It looks like they show actual footage, man. Come on. Huh. That's nuts. I don't know how much these stuff show in detail, but in a way, this stuff should be shown for the right educational purpose. This is like Faces of Death, and I just seen something a figure ago the other day that something was posted about Faces of Death, if it's true or not. And I'll tell you right now, if anybody that don't know Faces of Death, the first 1 and 2, I watched them. They are real. And if anybody's interested, and I don't know if they have them up on YouTube yet, but there is Traces of Death. And it shows all live death and Faces of Death, the first one. I'll tell you a couple things. It shows literally a woman or a man jumping off a building committing suicide. They show a man literally getting executed in an electric chair. And The last one I'll only give out, but you'll have to check it out yourself if they do have it. Or if you don't, order it, check it out. They show how they pull out monkey brains over in Middle East and how they eat them. And that, man, I tell you, wow. If PETA ever found out or even existed back in them days, like the 70s, they'd have a field day with that country. But there's a perfect example right there, out in India. And they say monkey brains is full of protein. But yet, they'll put a monkey in the center of the table, put the table with a hole this big around the monkey's neck so the monkey can't move, and you only can see its head sticking out of the table. And this is India, mind you, and they'll beat the monkey to death with a hammer, cut the skull open, and eat it. That's right, you heard me, raw. So if anybody's got anything to say about animal cruelty, start going over there to India. Oh man, crazy shit. There's a lot of other good stuff in there that's traces of death, faces of death. Them movies do exist. I did have it on video, but I'll tell you right now, I friggin' lost it all on the Jersey Turnpike. I did tape that movie on VHS, and I'm sure you can get it on eBay, though, if anybody wants to check it out. But stuff like this, man, what a tragedy. I wanted to pay my full respects to this nightclub tragedy, pay my respects to all family members who lost someone. Moment of silence. And just give a big, huge salute to all of them that lost their lives that night. And hopefully it never happens again. Till the next video, be safe, take care, and always beware. Always, you gotta always be on alert of your surroundings. These days, it's even worse. Always be alert. Out.